Thanks, Julia, for that tour de force. Yes.
Somewhat truncated, but there you go.
Yeah. So some of the Dixon music is a little different from the music we're used to. And when people are coming to it for the first time, I always point them to the same tune, which I regard as the entry point to the music. It's a tune that Mr. Dixon called Heel and Laddie, but it's not the well-known Scottish Heel and Laddie, so I've given it the kind of nickname Dixon's Heel and Laddie. And because that to me is the entry point into the music, it's an accessible tune, we'll begin with that. And if you think it's strange that a tune from the Borders is called Heel and Laddie, it's not that strange, because if it was a tune from the Heelands, it would just be called Laddie. solos, duos, trios, quartets and quintets, and yeah, that covers it, doesn't it, actually? I get the next spot. I'm going to begin with a version of a tune which is in Mr. Dixon's book. It's called, he calls it Cut and Dry Dolly, New Way. Now, it's widely believed that the Cut and Dry Dolly refers to the corn dolly of the Harvest Festival, which was put together at the time of the festival, kept over the winter, and then buried with the new seed so that it carried over the spirit of the last year's crop into the new crop. And in a way, I like to think of that as a metaphor of William Dixon's book, because he wrote it down, and in a sense, the music was buried for a couple of hundred years, and then it's come back, and it's producing this new crop. Part of which you see, a little sheaf of which we have here. So, Cut and Dry Dolly is the tune. Now, what I've done with the version that I play is I've taken his version and a version which was recorded a little later in the century in Scotland, and another version which was recorded a little later in Newcastle, and they kind of diverged near the beginning of the tune, and I've attempted to bring them together. So my version has elements of all the historical versions and some new ones as well. So this is Cut and Dry Dolly, and I wouldn't like to say it's the new way or the old way, it's just my way.
Thank you.
to thank Laura Brown and Iain Nicholson for being partners in my insanity. Can you hear the music? Great. I shall stand up and speak up. I'd like to thank Morag and Iain for being partners in my insanity. So you can hear the music it's not quite easy listening. So I'm going to contrast it with something which is more easy listening. This is a tune which I'm going to ask everybody who wants to join me on to join me. It's one I wrote the year before I took up playing the pipes. I was already a fiddle player at that time. And it's inspired by the holy island of Lindisfarne. And as a little connection, I was pleased to notice when I saw the vicarage building that out of its walls, you've got a fine crop of red valerian, which is a plant I first became aware of when I was playing a wedding at Lindisfarne Castle. So there's a tenuous link with the red valerian and Lindisfarne. And you'll find it, I hope, no less pleasurable, but more easy to listen to than the last item. So